A man who was wrongfully shot by Dallas police is about to get a six-figure payoff at an interesting home address. Randolph Glenn has been in the Lew Sterrett jail since September, charged with stabbing a man to death. His bond is $500,000. Well, now the city is poised to pay him for that 3-year-old police shooting. Fox 4's Sean Rabb reports.
All of a sudden at once, police came from everywhere.
February 2012, 52-year-old Randolph Glenn shot by Dallas police looking for a South Dallas robbery, carjacking, kidnapping suspect. Glenn shot in the leg, mistaken for the man police were looking for.
Yeah, went in here and then it's come out this way some kind of way.
And that's why I kept telling investigators why. And they seen I looked like somebody.
This is the man 52-year-old Glenn was mistaken for, 29-year-old Donnell Collins. Collins was shot when police first opened fire near the apartments. Attorneys filed a federal civil rights lawsuit for Glenn against DPD, charging unlawful search and seizure and excessive force. Dallas City Council will vote this week to settle Glenn's suit for $200,000.
When we are wrong, then we must settle as we should. And in this particular case, we will.
Well, right now I'm in a predicament. I'm trying to make a bond, like now it's on E.
This is Randolph Glenn today. We brought him the news of the settlement council will vote on. He's in jail where he's been since September.
Right now I'm still sort of puzzled on that there.
Glenn, charged with murder in the stabbing death of another man at this Pleasant Grove apartment complex September 11th of last year.
And all I remember is coming to the house. It was a brother-in-law. I supposed to got into it with him.
You don't remember?
No, sir.
He says he's spoken to an attorney about the charge he now faces, but hasn't yet spoken to the attorney who filed his lawsuit against the police and the officer that shot him.
But at least I got my life, health, and strength. I'm just putting it in God's hands. That's all I can do.
Positive attitude for a murder suspect. All right, it's interesting that he's got two different attorneys and they haven't really communicated. He just did he know this thing was working at all, this settlement?
Yes, he certainly knew about the settlement and knew about the attorney working on that, who I did speak with today. He doesn't want to talk about it until it is over, but oftentimes it's not unusual to have a civil attorney who does not handle criminal and vice versa.
All right, we heard Dwayne Caraway say when the city does something wrong, they take care of it. Elected officials, there's what's right and then there's what's politically expedient. Do you think there might be some ramifications once the full city council finds out they are paying a murder suspect $200,000?
Well, I don't think they can do anything but pay him legally.
Okay.
Understand what happened 2 years ago really was before and had no bearing on what he's charged with, nor did what he do now, what he's accused of doing. Does that in any way relate to what happened at the hands of the police?
Clearly, but there are ways to slow things down. I mean, if the city council said, no, we're not going to do it, would it still move forward?
Well, I spoke to a former judge today who says the city really can't and should not do that.
Can't make it political.
Right.
All right, Sean Rabb, thanks.
Okay.